What's up, YouTube? So I'm going to be talking about Henry To'oTo'o, linebacker out of Alabama. So he's 6'2 and 228 pounds, so a little bit undersized. Hopefully he gets a little bit bigger at the combine. That'll really help things out, especially with his tendencies. So he's very, very explosive, and short distance bursty speed is fantastic. If you just have him running forward, he can definitely come up and smack you in the mouth very quickly. Long speed is something that does kind of escape him, though. He definitely lacks that in comparison to some of the other prospects. But he communicates pretty well, it seems. High motor. He absolutely attacks blockers. He's pretty good at shedding blocks, especially for his size. Now, I will say in the league, I think he's probably going to have to get a little bit bigger. I think the ball skills definitely could use a little bit of work, and the mental processing side of things has shown flashes, but is pretty inconsistent. He has a tendency to kind of bite on misdirection and stuff like that, and overall, I just think he's a little bit slow to the tick sometimes with it, and he kind of works himself out of position. And especially when like offensive linemen move, whether they're like pulling or anything like that, he kind of has trouble, keeping his eyes in the right spot. I think right now, the best spot for him would be like a Sam linebacker type of role. But I think he can develop into being a pretty good Mike as well. I just think the mental processing needs some development before he can really do that at a full-time level. I wouldn't necessarily want to start him right away. I think he's a pretty damn good blitzer as well. But again, I wouldn't necessarily want to start him right away because unless he's bigger than reported, because that's possible. Because I don't think he has the mental processing to play Will or Mike. And for Sam, I just think he's a little bit small. Now, like I said, if he's bigger than reported, like if by the time he gets to the combine, he gets up to like maybe like 235, closer to 240 range, then you might be able to be interested in him as a Sam linebacker. I just think he's a little bit small right now. So I think that should be a pretty decent focus for him. And then once he gets to the league, if he can improve that mental processing, I think he can switch to Mike linebacker pretty decently. If you're a 3-4 team, I guess you can just put him in at 3-4 inside linebacker, I guess, and just hope to develop that mental processing still. But like I said, I think at first, Sam linebacker is probably his best bet. So for me, he's like a early day 3. Like that would be where I would be interested in him, because I think he is a little bit of a project. So yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.